cigarette smoke. I'm holding the phone up with water cups and a ketchup bottle. That's keeping it real. You heard? So anybody that
No
comes
doubt.
out with the GoFundMe, y'all know it's real. It ain't bullshit. But now, like
No
I was
doubt.
saying,
You stopped off at Be True to the Game.
right. So the lights went out, and like the lights went out. That was Cube showed up. Now at this time, he with Dub C and Crazy Tunes. Shout out to Dub and Tunes. See, I don't know if they was rocking with Cube then, but like I said, when I first went out to LA, when I did on the club tip, I mean, it's a heat up video that you'll see Ice-T cameo. He on the truck. Darlene is on there. You know what I mean? We all on the fire truck out in the desert where they shoot Star Trek at, right? And Dub C was there, but Dub was a Crip. And I got on a red shirt, the fire truck red. I had a red 5.0 convertible. I had a red and white convertible Thunderbird. And Dub was like, yo, you can't come to my hood, right? That shit. He couldn't jump in the whip with us. He couldn't be in the video, but Dub C was my man. Dub from West Side Connect. And rest in peace, his brother Tunes, that was my man. You know what I mean? And DJ Aladdin was their DJ, low profile. So now Dub is with Q, and it ain't Lynch Mob no more. So I don't know what happened with them, but I know Shorty and them ain't the ones on stage. So what I did when the lights was out, I got on the mic and I said, yeah, Q, I told you when you come to New York, if you don't see me, it's on. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, I'm looking at you, and now it's on. So I'm thinking that I'm making my point across, but everybody else thought it was Cube's show. They thought it was like an excerpt, like when something happened in South Central, it ain't nothing, just another nigga dead. And that's how it sounds, because I'm talking and it's dark. So the lights come on. When the lights come on, Cube looking around, Dub C, Tunes, they looking around like, yo, this motherfucking King's son, where he at? Like, how he got a mic? Like, this motherfucker's up in here. So they looking around. So Cube was like, he ain't say nothing at first. Then he was like, yeah, so why don't you come see me then? So now I'm going downstairs, right? So I come out the DJ booth. But as I'm leaving, is my man Fred Buggs. He's from Kiss FM, a radio host, and he's on Sirius Fly XM now. Buggs came in the DJ booth, and I'm like, peace, Buggs, and I'm going down. So while I'm going down the steps from the DJ booth, security big motherfuckers is running up. They ran up and they start fucking up Buggs because they thought it was him. But they didn't know it was me, and I walked past the motherfuckers like that. So, and Buggs is a old school DJ. He represent hip hop and R&B and shit like that. Shout out to Fred Buggsy. So they rush Buggs. So now I get down to the side of the stage. So when I get to the side of the stage and Cube seen me, then he was like, yeah, so what, I bitch this shit. So what, my shit went gold, my shit went platinum. He started popping shit. But Dub had raised up. Like Dub, he telling me, like he doing his hands like, yo, son, what up, man? We peoples, what the fuck? But he flashing a pistol. I said, Dub, man, knock that shit off, man. Boom. And Tunes, Crazy Tunes was like, yo, son, what up, man? You our family. So then Q bouncing around and B.O. and Bam, Africa Bambaataa is standing between me. I'm up on the side of the stage. So Bam and them standing there. So then he's like, yeah, so what? I bitch this shit, so what? So he came a little too close, and I just swung. I swung on him between Bambaataa and B.O. like, wah! And I swung on him, then that's when Bam and them grabbed me. And, I ain't see what happened to Cube and all that shit, but boom. Then the chick who ran the Palladium, she had them bring me upstairs. Security brought me upstairs, and she was like, yo, what's going on? I said, sue your ass. You trying to fucking fuck up an artist while we performing and shit like that. So she had the Source magazine on her desk. So I showed her. I said, look, this is what it is. It's telling you. You feel me? And I said, you should sue Q because he knew he had a beat and he still came here. So you need to sue that dude. So, it's like I talked to Bert Padell about the suing situation, whatever. And so when that and we're coming in that, here comes Cypress Hill. Q bit some shit from them. So they came to my house. My man Ray Rowe, from the Bronx, he brought B Real to my crib. And I look out the peephole, and I'm like, this motherfucker look like Be Real from Cypress Hill. And I don't even know him like that. Like, I never met them. So it's like, matter of fact, yeah, go do that. So, but just to the corner. So I'm like, Be Real. And I opened the door. So he was like, nah, man, we got this show. You know what I mean? And it's like, Q bit our shit too. So we got a show downtown. We want you to come rock with us and everything and, you know, tell your little story. So, you know, besides that, then I think that's when Cube had Jacking for Beats and all that shit. I'm not sure if that was before or after, but my peoples were saying, yo, he said he jacking for beats. But what I would like to say to Cube, if he listening or anybody, you know, it's like, and even like Puff and, you know, I know whether y'all paid cats or not, or y'all looked out for him, man, it's like if you could go buy like a $5 million home, you know what I mean, that you really ain't gonna be in, but you just want to buy that shit because Justin Bieber live on the block and Kim Kardashian, you know what I mean? But you can't break off a motherfucker little 100,000, little 200,000, and you know, just to, you know, if motherfuckers ain't straight, if you give a motherfucker $100,000 and he fuck it up and crack it out or go do whatever, he don't know how to make that shit work for him, then that's what it is, man. But a lot of motherfuckers, man, like my brother Shorty died with a lot of animosity in his heart. Shout out to Monster Pookie, shout out to Cube, brother Ron, Lil Cube, Lil Doughboy, he doing his thing and acting. Shout out to Kim. I love them, man. Darrell, I know Cube family. When I lived in LA, I see him. I see Darrell in the Range Rover at the 99-cent show. You feel me? And it's not what me and Cube go through, we'll go through. That's still my brother. You know what I mean? But it's like all the cats, y'all cats out there with bread, man, and y'all done ate off motherfuckers, man. Throw some of that shit back, man. Don't let brothers die fucked up like that. So I wound up seeing Cube. I played him, though, like this. I was out in L.A., and he had a show with Game, right? He had a show with the Game out in L.A. So I went to the show, and Shorty was telling me don't go. I said, nah, bro. I said, this ain't about me. I'm going to go, and I'm going to put you on the phone with Cube. I'm going to hand my phone to Cube and let you build with him. Because Shorty died kind of fucked up, man, and he was a peace brother, and he didn't want animosity, you know what I mean? But he told me some Cube stories, man, and some JD stories and shit like that, man. And it's like if we all came from being broke and we all got paid off of hip hop, if I came before Cube and y'all popped off, I brought that straight out of Compton shit to New York. If Cube and Dr. Dre remember, if anybody know, when they first came out, it was a seminar panel in Long Beach, California, 1989, when I was shooting that It's a Heat Up video. So you got Sir Mix-a-Lot on the panel, you got Cube on the panel. Now at this time, this when God Body was crazy. When we, you know, everybody always said, pigs, pigs, after every record. So now you got some cats coming out, you know, saying niggas with attitude, but we had never heard their music. So Eazy-E wanted to fight me. Eazy-E was like, you know, because I said, yo, man, we gods and earth in New York, where I'm from. We go from kings and queens and gods and earth, and now y'all want to call us dogs and bitches and niggas and shit. I'm like, yo, that shit ain't cool. So I said, you know, all that nigga shit ain't cool. So Cube said, yeah, but that's how you just said nigga, and walked out the whole conference. So I'm like, man, you corny as hell. This nigga corny. You know, they had Jerry curls and shit like that. So it's like, so Dr. Dre, who he didn't have a Jerry curl, like Easy was on some. Dr. Dre was like, yo, what's up, man? My name's Dre. Bow, bow. We ain't seen their video, no nothing. But we had seen Eazy-E shit. So, you know, so I'm like, yeah, what's up? So I went to give him a pound, man. And Eazy straight up said, man, fuck you. Rest in peace. We got cool before he passed away, but he was like, man, low motherfucker too. He's like, man, fuck you, and walked away. So Dre was like, man, don't listen to him. And Dre said, before you judge us, just check my shit out. So he gave me a cassette. Now I told y'all I got the 5.0 convertible, right? And I get up early in the morning. So I'm in LA. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm drinking motherfucking Cisco, the little Cisco cooler wine shit. And so I got the car wash and everything. So I said, fuck it, let me pop that shit in. And when I popped that shit in, that straight out of Compton shit came on, man. I was a fan like a motherfucker. I was like, oh, these motherfuckers is dope. So I listened to the whole shit. Then I go back to the hotel and I tell the guy, I said, yo, guy, remember them NWA motherfuckers? He's like, yeah. I said, yo, they shit is hot to death. suck a, you know, the bitch really suck a good dick. That whole album was mega. I said, God, these motherfuckers is gonna pop off whether we try to shut them down or not. So the niggas is here. You feel me? So I took that shit back to New York, and I was playing it for my dudes in Jersey on Park Ave, and they was like, yo, word. And my cousin Messiah was like, yo, I think I heard of them motherfuckers. I heard some shit about them, because that's when they was trying to do the putting the censorship label, you know what I mean, on the front of your shit. But I was supporting that shit. So, you know, boom, bang. You know, I brought Cube and them shit to New York like that. You feel me? So I shouldn't be, I'm in my, whatever spot I'm in, I made my own choice to get here. And I shouldn't be too proud, because pride cometh before the fall. But I looked out and fought for a lot of motherfuckers, man, for a nigga to say King Son and some shit. Let me hold him down. And I ain't even trying to get a lot of money. Like, little 5,000, that shit ain't really no money. It wasn't money to me like 2 months ago. And I was rocking the motherfucking job. Ask motherfuckers in Cincinnati and Kentucky how much money I would give out daily. You feel me? To find yourself in a spot, you know what I mean, that you fucked up. But anyway, like I said, back to Cube, little dope boy doing his thing. So now we at the show with him and Game, right? So I see my man Big Boy from, not Outkast Big Boy, Radio Big Boy, that lost a lot of weight. So Big Boy like, yo, what up, King Son? Chilling. He's like, yeah, you going in? I'm like, yeah, man. So he's like, come on, come with me. So I walk in with Big Boy. I'm cool. I got carte blanche and shit. So I go to Cube dressing room. So I'm in Cube dressing room and shit. So I'm waiting for Cube to come and shit like that. So he had a big silver tray with chicken wings in there, about 100 wings. I just start fucking them shits up while I'm waiting for Cube. So while, and Cube watching, you know this is true. So I'm eating the motherfucking wings. So then Cube come in and he see me in the dressing room. Like, damn. And I know he thought like, yo, this motherfucker's not in my dressing room. So I'm like, yo, what up, Cube? So he was like, yo, what's up, son? Boom, what's going on, man? So I said, nah, man. I said, yo, man, you know, I came to check out the show and this, that, and the third. So, you know, Game came through. He walked past. Oh, shit, what up, King Son? Game was a real dude. You know, shout out to Game and the brothers he ride with and shit like that. So I just said, nah, Cube, man, just, hey, man, just gave him the phone. So, yo, just speak to the God. So I called Shorty, gave him the phone and walked out the room. You know what I mean? And left him in the room and shit like that. So I, you know, I let him know shit is cool. I ain't on no rah-rah, whatever. But just know and understand, I could walk up on you if I wanted to. Like, if I was there to fuck him up, he'd have been fucked up. No disrespect to Monster Pookie. That's his security and that's his man. But I know all of them. Everybody, Gov C was my man. You feel me? And so, like, when I lived in L.A., man, everybody could tell you, I'm in Watts, bro. I'm down on Imperial, man. I'm in Great Street. I'm in P.J. Watts. You know what I mean? And I'm fucking with I fuck with niggas name, their real name is Crit. I fuck with niggas that their real name is Set Trip. Hunter, and I, you know, even though, you know, I was out there and I had the Pathfinder rocking, I just because I didn't want to drive and be fucking around in the traffic, and I knew I was going to spend the night down there, I jump on the motherfucking bus, North Hollywood, hit the motherfucking red line, go on the ground, switch to the green line, jump on the green line, jump off at 103rd and Grand, and walk through the motherfucking hood. All jewelry on, chilling, regular. You feel me? So
Right.
shout out to Watts, everybody out there, Watts up. I ain't gonna throw up a W because that's too cliche. Everybody that want to be a drug dealer, want to be from West Side, throw up a W. This our sign. Peace to the gods out there. Allah Zeg, my man Easy and them, Just Born, Jihad, all the gods out there, man. So that's what that is. I pieced it up and I come to terms with it, you know, but Shorty, you know, a lot of brothers, a lot of people felt they was old, you know what I mean, something, and I ain't never been in that position, and I couldn't see myself in a position of owning a record label and not paying a motherfucker. At some point in there, it would have to feel like greed. Like, there's one brother, and I've said his name a few times, but I ain't said his name enough, and I can't say his name enough, and that's my brother Ice-T, man. Ice-T has been looking out for me, not only me, I mean, Zulu Nation. Like, Ice-T got a commercial out now, one of them car security commercials, that car shit, and he got Mr. Big from Soul Sonic Force on there. So you know that's a payday. You know that's some shine, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ice just tightened me up like in December. You know what I mean? Also, when I went to jail, before I went to jail, you know, Ice helped me in that little situation, man. Before that, I crashed up my Lex. I was fucked up on house arrest. Ice threw me some bread. Go ahead, get you another Lex, man. You know what I mean? And with this now, I wouldn't ask him for, and I really, with Ice, you really don't gotta ask him. Like, if you have a conversation with my brother Mick Benzo, and Mick Benzo is love too. Mick Benzo did a lot for us. As a fact, Mick was the motherfucker in LA that I think put me on the ice when we was out there. And shout out to Mick Benzo and Pay Up Promotions. Ice T and Mick Benson call me Jeweler. Jeweler, man, you want some shit again, man? I'm gonna call you back. Like he hang up on me. The next thing you know, he done went and told Ice, yeah, Jeweler fucked up in the game right quick, bow. Then Ice hit Coco. Shout out to Coco. That's my sister too. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, Ice be like, look, man, go to PayPal or get some motherfucking way where I can send you some bread, man. And so, you know, and he don't, you know, he don't never ask it back, or he don't ever stop answering your calls like, oh, I sent that nigga money and now I ain't answering them and shit like that. He always there for all of us in hip hop. So Ice T is like our motherfucking brother, our cousin. Only thing, fucking Ice, like when you watch Law and Order and all them shows and shit, when he used to come in, he used to do New York Undercover, and then he used to do the Law and Order shit. You know, everybody from West Coast that I fuck with, when they touch down, yo, son, we in town, come through, hang out, go get something to eat, shit like that. So I go fuck with him on the set, right? So you watching an hour-long show of Law and Order. I'm standing there with the brother. They shooting one little scene that took 5 minutes to you watching it. That shit took 4 hours just for him to be like, yeah, did you rape that woman? No. Well, now your ass is arrested. Just for him to say them 3 little lines, that should take 5 hours. To the point where it's like, yo, Ike, you know what? I'm gonna get up with you later. When you finish shooting this shit, then I'm gonna holler at you. Cause first you there and you seeing Mariska and everybody that you know, all the actors, and you like, oh shit, blah blah blah. This the crib that they're gonna use and they're gonna solve the crime. Man, you be standing there to the point now you hot, you hungry, you tired. Like, man, fuck this Law and Order shit, man. Yo, Ice, I'm gonna go uptown, man. When you get off, I'm gonna be back, and I'm gonna pick you up in the hotel, bro. That's what we gonna do. We gonna get with it, you know, shit like that. But shout out to my brother Ice, man, for always being there for us. And you know, my brother stayed winning too. I know everybody's seen them Tide commercials. That shit is off the hook. I don't know if you seen the Vanilla Ice one. He said, "Word to your mother. Word to your mother." I said, "You know his mother? That shit is funny as hell, man."
No
So,
doubt. Shout out to Mick as well. Mick is on here as well.
yeah, Mick Benson. I know I seen him call my phone. I ain't answer it because I knew I was going to get cursed out because he's going to tell me, how the fuck you going to do an interview, Jules, with your motherfucking phone dying, man? You know what I mean? Mick is like that, but he only one of the few motherfuckers that could bark on Big King's son and that could tell me, look, nigga, you acting goofy, you looking stupid, sit down.
Right.
You feel me? There's only one brother, few brothers that can say that to me, Mel, Kaz, Ice, but Ice don't ever talk to you like that. Ice make you feel stupid. Ice will say some slick shit to you. Ice will call you a bum, and you will think it's a compliment. How proud my dude is.
Right.
But yeah, man, so the Cube shit, I pieced it up. The Fat Joe
Okay.
shit, we just gonna go over that, you know.
Okay. Well, let's take it back to you got a great relationship, or you did with the Jizz and the RZA and the co-chilling. So what comes first, your relationship with the early members of Wu-Tang, or you going to co-chilling?
Well, it came first. Mine was on Profile, you know what I mean? And the guards, we all
Well,
used to run together.
right. Okay.
We used to run together, and you know, it used to be like Just, RZA and Just, we used to meet at the rally at the Parliament, right? And Just used to always fuck with Mel Quan from Mel Quan and Shabazz Brothers clothing line. Mel Quan lived in Brooklyn, but he also lived up in the Bronx around where I used to rest at. So, you know, once I started linking with Mel Quan, then the guards would come up to see Mel Quan, and then they'd come by my house, You know what I mean? Because Melquan rested with his old earth at the time with his moms, and you just in his room. But when we go to King Son house, King Son got the fat, lovely Bronx apartment and shit like that, and you could chill, puff weed, you know, go through lessons. And I had like 2,000 kung fu movies. Before the CDs, my whole wall units was filled with the VHS. Shaw Brothers, Run Run Shaw, Ocean Shaw, all of them shits, you know what I mean? So the guys would come to the rest and we throw on kung fu flicks while we ready. So we'd chill at my rest and everything. Then we'd head downtown because might be a Def Jam party or, you know, whatever industry party like I could get us in, like King Son and 5 or 6, so we get up in there. So Melquan is your